Hi everyone, welcome to this course on easy to learn automation. So today's sessions we are going to see the most important question which is asked in most of the product based company. So the question is we need to find the character count of a consecutive characters. For example, like I will show that input. If I give input A, BB, A, so the output is A2, B2 and A2. So it's nothing but we need to find that character consecutive character occurrence, and we need to add that count here. So if it is again A is coming again, and output should be A3. So we will see the logic here how to build it. So I have built some template in this main method. I am just create one static method which is will return the character count for that consecutive characters. So we'll build a logic. So I'm using a string builder class to open that string as an output. So its return type is string, so we just returning string. So we will build the logic. So the thing is, first we will see like A, B, A. It is there. So this index is 0, 1. The same character is found. We need to iterate. If there is new character like up another alphabet which is not similar to this previous one, if it is found, then we need to break it and we need to print the occurrence of previous character. Like if it is index is 0, 1, 2. If the index is 2, at that point our comparison logic with previous character fails, so we will be appending A2 as an output to string builder. So this is a logic we are going to build. So this loop will run till that end of the character. So we are just going to start with an for loop. I'm initializing the variable I and then count as 1. So initially for each character, like if you want to print A2 means then initialize the count as 1 from starting onwards. So I just give I equal to 1, which is mean we are not starting with the 0th index, we are just starting with the first index. If you have see here, the first index not matching with the previous index, so our logic is we need to print that previous index with the count as 1. So this is how we are building the logic. So I should be within that string length, then we are incrementing. So here we are writing the logic if condition, like if here that caret previous index, which is before index. Consider for this example, like you are seeing that 0th index. So 0th index, if it is matching with first index, is matching, then we need to increase the count. Just increase the count. If it is not matching, then what we have to do? We need to append that character, previous character. If this is not matching, then output should be like A1, C1, B1, and A1. So this is output for this input. For this one, like you are comparing C with A, is not matching. So for that, we need to print the previous character. So for that one, I'm mentioning this one, index -1, which will print the previous character. Then we need to add the count variable. So initially for each character, count will be 1. Again, once the count is added, for example, if you're having again CC, then count has to be incremented in C2. For this one, again, we need to initialize the count. Then we have to reinitialize the count. So with this logic, your string get will With the string builder, you will be getting the output A, C2, C, and for the last character, it will be till this before character, till the last character it will happen. For the last character again, we need to, once this loop is executed, for the last character we need to append it. So for that one, we need to check if I is equal, there is no need to, for the last character alone, we need to append it. The append of character I minus 1. Why I am giving I minus 1 is uh, once the loop is getting executed, the condition will break at I plus plus, means it will break at the last index. So once it reaches the length, then it will be pointing to the next character, which will be a space or somewhere. So for that one to point at A, again we are decreasing the length. So after printing this one, again we need to add the count. Once it is done, we will be returning the string. So this is the program guide. We will run and check the output. The logic is this one. Just we are integrating a string builder, and then we have written a loop, and the condition is here. It's an important condition. We will be checking with the index ahead with the previous value. If it is matching, increase the count. If it is not matching, then break the condition. Just add that previous character with the count. So this will give that necessary output for this program. I'm just running that console. Here you can see A, B, A. If I give like that, output is A2, B2, E2. One more input we can try. So here you can see A5, D5, F4, G4, and Q1. So thanks for watching. So hope these questions and logic will help you in interviews. In upcoming videos, you can see a lot of program on this same kind of machines. Thanks, guys.